Okay, we are live, or so it says we are. I hope we are. Just quickly, I want to introduce myself, Michele Kreinheder. I'm a real estate agent in Long Beach, California, and I'm with Compass Brokerage. I do go by Michele K because Kreinheder is rather long. And just while I have your attention, people who live in Long Beach, May 6th, free document shredding event at Cal State Long Beach. So 2 on-site trucks, safe, secure, quick line. So May 6th, Cal State Long Beach, 9 to noon. All right. Today, I'm really excited. This just sort of came to me the other day. I was like, oh, I can't believe I hadn't thought of that. But my managing broker, and I'm just going to show you her name here. It's MaryAnn Cardullo, and I've been at Compass now for a year. My anniversary is coming, so it takes a while to to get to know people. And MaryAnn's like, she's like my new hero. But here I am, I'm going to bring her in. It takes a little bit. Hi, MaryAnn.
Hello, Michele.
Oh, I can't hear you. Hold on. Oh, I can hear you now. So sorry, it was me. Yeah. Good morning. Good morning. Are you? It's really cold and windy down in Huntington as well as here on the beach.
Let me see if I can do a little. Yeah, you see those palm trees swaying.
Yeah, it's this wind. It's just really something for us, isn't it? Really different weather. Everybody who's watching us,
I know. Love it.
Yeah, it is sort of fun. I do too. I mean, because MaryAnn are both from the East Coast originally. We had this little conversation the other day, and I do. I sort of I miss weather, and I miss seasons. I don't think I'd really want to go there. If I got there, I'd be like, no, I want to go back. But if I don't,
I know, but even having lived here most of my life, I still feel like I should go there at times. I miss it.
Yeah. Okay, so MaryAnn, I just want to know, what is your little history, how you ended up in this position at Compass and in real estate,
Yeah.
I know, but I don't know. I always find it interesting.
Yeah, I'll try to keep it brief. I don't know how exciting it's going to be. So I ended up getting my real estate license about 22 years ago. And I started in sales, like every agent does after they get their license. Sold for quite a while, and then was having really great luck converting internet leads. This was when the internet was just coming out, Realtor.com. Zillow wasn't even a thing yet.
Wow.
I was having really good luck converting those leads. And so my broker at the time asked me if I would come up and help him build his call center at that brokerage. And that's what I did. And I'm really glad that I did it. I did it for 8 years, and I learned all kinds of things about building websites and building CRMs and managing customer service reps and converting leads. And it was just really great. It was awesome. And so then I really decided that the thing I loved most about it was coaching agents. And so I asked if I could be a branch manager, and they said yes. And so the rest is history. I was a branch manager at that brokerage for about 8 years and loved every minute of it. Coaching is my passion. It's what I love to do. And then Compass came along and said, hey, we want to work with you. And I'm like, oh my gosh, what a big decision. I've been with this brokerage for 22 years. Why would I make a move? It was a huge decision. And what it really came down to was they told me that the only thing I was going to have to do at Compass was to make sure that my agents were taken care of and loved and cared for. And that was brilliant. I just had to be part of that. So
that's like coaching extraordinaire. Like that's all you really have to do.
Yeah, exactly. At most other brokerages, a big responsibility for sales managers is recruiting, managing P&Ls, emptying trash cans, just everything. But here at Compass, I don't have to do any of that. All of my time is spent working with my agents, and I just love it.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Well, okay. I said I think we should really talk about the history of Compass and Robert Reffkin. I talked to a lot of people, and people, if you're not in the industry, like, have you heard of Compass? No. So do you just want to do that brief history for us? That'd be great.
Yeah. So it's a very, I think, heartwarming story. So Robert was raised by his mother, only his mother. And she's a very strong woman, and was a great role model for him. And she, yes, and she was also in real estate. She was a real estate agent. And so growing up, he saw how successful she was in real estate, but also how much she struggled because she didn't have what she needed to be successful and manage her time well and all of that. And so it was just a goal of his to build a brokerage for his mother, basically a brokerage that where agents just have everything that they need to be successful. And that's what he's done. And she even told him when he first launched Compass, she says, I'm not coming to Compass until I know you've got something. Right. And then it took a year or two, and then she did. She ended up jumping ship and coming to Compass. And so I think that says a lot.
Oh my gosh, that's awesome. So yeah, it's 10 years old, a little over 10 years old. And
yep, we just celebrated 10 years. Yep.
And number one in sales for volume,
sales volume in the nation. Yep.
Yeah, it's awesome. Mary and I were talking, I said, I think that there's a lot that's so wonderful and different here as far as, other brokerages, but just this sense of community. Mm-hmm. Long Beach, of course, we are, we are a tight group because we're Long Beach. But just LA agents come to our meetings. I've gone to Orange County meetings, getting a referral for somebody. It's just this overwhelming sense that we're all in this together. I was at an open house for a Compass agent in Long Beach, and agents from New York came in. And it was just this very comforting, yes, I would feel so good calling you up and referring you to somebody, because it's people ask you to do that, and it's just really it's a great corporate culture.
It really is. It really is. Collaboration without ego was one of our value propositions here, and I don't think they could make it in a big enough font to express how much we collaborate with each other. Long Beach, especially, the culture at Long Beach is very, very unique. You've experienced it, right? You guys work together, you play together, you share everything together. The energy in our sales meetings every week and our book clubs is just off the charts. And I always leave that meeting feeling so happy, just watching it all unfold together. It's hard to describe. You have to be there to really understand.
You do. Yeah. MaryAnn, you started this book club thing, but now, was that your idea? Or was that something that was it your idea all alone?
Well, I mean, everybody has book clubs, right? But it's something that I've never.
I just wonder if it came from Compass, was it somebody in New York Compass said, oh, this is a good thing, or,
No, I'll take credit for that. But, but no, I felt like this year, because, the market shifts and everything that we've been going through over the last several months, I felt like we needed to just get back to basics. And so I thought, hey, let's do ninja selling. Let's do something that's going to build a really strong foundation for the year. And it's been the best thing that I've ever done, managing and coaching. It's even wow. Yeah.
Yeah, it's been terrific. Somebody, Ruben raised his hand. He said, I think the two books that you chose, he's like, I don't think you have to do anything else. Just read these books, and we have our meetings and we go through them, and it's just been great. Just can't say enough about that. So thank you.
Yeah, thank you. So Your Story Brand is the other book that we're working with, and Ruben's right. It's like those two books do go hand in hand. So we're going to keep going through it. Page by page.
All right. What'd you say?
Page by page.
Page by page. And then again.
That's correct. Yes.
Yeah, you really do. You're like, oh, I have it. It's like, no, okay, I'm going to go read it again. All right. What else did we want to talk about? I think that the way that I was told about Compass before I got here was that, they wanted to create technology systems that was working for the agents. And before I came, I sort of poo-pooed the whole thing. But now that I'm here, I'm like, oh my goodness. it's your contact management system. We're always told, right? I've been, over 10 years now, and it's sort of hard to get that going on your own, but
Yes.
everything is made so easy that if you can't get, a drip campaign going for emails and for your contacts and making somebody comes to you and they want to sell their house. And okay, you do a market report. And usually when you talk to somebody, it's usually months ahead, right? So you have to you want to keep with that neighborhood. So because you want to know you're going to sell their house. So we have these things called collections. And you just draw a map and then it gets sent to you. And it's like somebody said this the other day and I didn't think about it. It's like looking at Pinterest. It's so pretty. And it's just,
It's
you
beautiful.
click and everything is there. So he, if that was his goal, he nailed it.
Yes. And it's twofold too. It's the ease of use for you as the sales agent, but it's also the experience that the consumer gets receiving those collections. It's probably the most popular thing besides Compass Concierge. Collections is probably the most popular tool that we have. Very effective.
Because when I send a CMA, comparative market analysis, I tell people, okay, that link, you're going to be able to link to every house in there and get as detailed as you want. You want to look at every picture, and it's all visual. It's all
Right.
there. So
Yep.
yeah. That's great.
Yeah.
All right. And then Compass Concierge, I would love to have those two girls the two agents that did that. And they said they would come on my show, but we have this great program. Do you want to tell them about it briefly, what Compass offers for sellers?
Yeah, so we actually have two programs that we can offer to our sellers. If they want to get some work done for the home before hitting the market. We have Compass Concierge powered by Notable, and we also have Compass Revive. So they're two different programs. I'm not going to get into the details of them, but just know that if there are sellers out there that want to get work done to their home, we have a lot of options for them to make it very easy. No out-of-pocket expenses. Everything gets handled through escrow. It's really a dream for them.
Yeah. And I mean, I've been doing this long enough that, if you can improve your house, boy, what a world of difference it makes, that little
Yes.
bit of an investment. And yeah, sometimes it's just that it's a trust or, just coming up with the financing. So yeah,
Exactly.
it's just a really wonderful program. All right. And then I love our tours too. When you're taking a buyer out and you're going from house to house, so you can set it up in an order, and then it's an app. That's the thing, is we have our online, but the app is just so beautiful to hand off to clients. So you put the houses in order, and then we can just move them around. We can leave notes, and it's a map. It takes you there. I just just simple, but it's really effective.
Yeah, absolutely. Every tool that we have, every concept that we have here at Compass is for two things in mind. We have two customers. We have the customers that are buying and selling homes, and we have our sales agents. You are the most important customer to us. And so if we're helping you be successful, then we know it's going to trickle down to the buyers and sellers that you're working with. I mean, it's a win-win for everybody.
Yeah. And the other thing I want to say about Compass, I don't know if it's true for every office, MaryAnn, but we have a tech person who is here physically every day. Yeah, Clay. Shout out for Clay. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So, because we're all, I've asked him, like, if I don't do anything, it's been 30 days since I've sent my newsletter. I'm like, okay, where do I find that again? And he's just there, and it's just a wonderful, again, just tool to make my life easy.
Yeah, we actually have two people in the office there at Long Beach. We have Jasmine and Clay, and they are both there to make your jobs very, very easy. Again, I'm so blessed because then it just takes those things off of my plate so I can focus on helping coach agents like you, right? So you say, I need help, and Clay calls himself the Compass at Compass, right? Whatever you need, he is there to help you with whatever. And that is very unique. In the brokerage. So
and I was sitting with Jasmine the other day. I was trying to bring her something up on Instagram, and she showed me the easiest little trick. I was like, oh, yeah, thank you, young person, for being here and talking to me.
Amazing, both of them.
Yeah. All right. Well, thank you for taking your time. I know you're really busy, and but yeah, if anybody's interested in Compass, you should joining Compass. Give MaryAnn a call. It's a great place to be.
Yeah, and Michele, if I could just say what a joy it is to work with you and just to get to know you as a human. You are awesome, and anybody that gets to work with you is very, very lucky.
Oh, you're so sweet. All right. Have a good weekend.
Thank you.
Stay warm.
You too.
Bye.
Bye.